Right, so we're driving home now, and I thought it'd be good to do a little bit of debate. So collectively, we're going to come up with our Premier League all-time 11.
Wait, how are we doing this? We need to work out some formal rules for this.
I think so. It has to be players that played predominantly in that role while they're in the Premier League. So, for example, if we choose Ronaldo as a right mid, we can because he was a right mid for United, but he was a left wing for Real Madrid. If that makes sense. Goalkeeper, I'm actually going to throw it out there. I'm going to say, right, and it's a bit of a controversial one. I'm going to say Petr Cech. For me, it's between Petr Cech and Edwin van der Sar. But Edwin van der Sar wasn't at United as long as Cech was at Chelsea and then Arsenal as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say Cech because he won didn't he win 5 Premier Leagues with Chelsea? I believe that's right.
5 Premier Leagues?
No,
he didn't.
But he wasn't there when we won the first one.
He weren't there when you won the first 2, and he weren't there when you won the last one.
But I'm pretty sure he's got the most clean sheets in the season. Is that right? Or has that recently changed?
I'm not sure. We don't know our facts. Let me get my phone out.
Get your phone, do facts. Yeah.
Petr Cech has the most clean sheets with 202.
I think for that alone, he surely goes in.
If I'm going to chuck a name in there,
I know exactly who you're about to say.
He was considered the best goalie in the Premier League, if not the world. Yeah, De Gea.
So we're agreeing it's between De Gea and Cech.
Yeah, I'd say I'm going to agree with you on Cech. I'll let you have Cech.
Okay, so Cech's in. Yep.
So Cech's the goalie.
De Gea is definitely substitute then.
Yeah, De Gea would be my substitute.
Yeah, I forgot about De Gea. I suppose De Gea is definitely better than Van der Sar.
So for right backs, my name in the future, for sure, if he doesn't get moved into central mid, for sure will be Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I mean, you've got to think of names like Jamie Carragher, Gary Neville.
Jamie Carragher.
He started as a right back.
I wouldn't put him in.
Well, Carragher's not in at all.
The thing is with Carragher, right, is everyone has him down as a really, really top quality defender, right?
Yep.
All I see of him, looking back at him, is mistakes. Ivanovic, I'm surprised about Zabaleta, I suppose. I never rated him fully as a player, but for what he's achieved, I think you can consider Zabaleta. I'm going to put Zabaleta down as my name because he was, as a United fan, I hated how instrumental he was to how City have evolved.
Yeah.
So I'd put either Ivanovic or Zabaleta down.
Really?
Yeah. I'd probably even swing towards Ivanovic.
See, personally, I would pick Azpilicueta over Ivanovic.
I wouldn't.
Would you not?
No.
I would pick Azpilicueta.
He's been around in Chelsea for a long, long time. So I'd put down Ivanovic over Cesar.
Okay, I mean, if you're happy to go Ivanovic, I'm happy to go Ivanovic.
Centre backs of all time.
Do you want to do left back first?
No, I'll do centre backs first.
Alright. Centre backs, I'm sorry, John Terry has to be there. There's no question.
John Terry.
I'm going to be controversial. No Manchester United centre back.
Huh?
I'm saying John Terry, Vincent Kompany.
Oh, you fucker.
I'm saying, yeah, as a partnership, I'm saying Vidic and Ferdinand.
Yep.
But as individual players, Kompany and John Terry.
Kompany goes in there for me.
So we're Kompany straight away, okay?
Kompany's in there.
But I don't see how you can't put Terry in there.
I can't see why you can't put Vidic in there.
Terry done it from the late 90s all the way up until 2017.
Right. But how many league titles did he win? 5.
Yep.
Vidic has also won 5. I am pretty sure Vidic has also won 5.
Vidic had Ferdinand.
Terry had Carvalho.
Yeah, but Carvalho went.
Cahill
What I'm
was a
saying
top
is
class defender.
Terry never had that centre back partner consistently, and he never had that partnership that was as influential as a partnership like Vidic did with Ferdinand.
Okay, good point.
So if we was doing it purely on a partnership that works together, Vidic and Ferdinand go in. There's no, to me, no question. But as individual players, and if we put Kompany in already, we put Terry. So it's up to you. But we go Terry and Kompany, or we go Vidic and Ferdinand. And as a team, I would want a strong partnership. So I'm backing myself out of the corner here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm arguing Vidic and Ferdinand.
Yeah. I think Vidic and Ferdinand.
Okay. So yep.
They were the partnership when we won 3 Premier Leagues in a row.
Yep.
No other team has done that. Before we carry on with it, we have to make note that this is going to be very heavily post 2006.
Oh yeah, no, this is going to be pretty much in our era. We should probably state that now. So if you're expecting anyone from like the early Premier League days, maybe with 1 or 2 exceptions, you're not getting much out of us. Left back Ashley Cole. I'm sorry. Don't sit there and say anyone else.
Ashley Cole for sure.
But this right. If we're agreeing Ashley Cole straight away, which Ashley Cole is better, Chelsea or Arsenal?
Chelsea.
He did the Invincibles with Arsenal, and I'm saying that as a Chelsea fan. But I am going to say Chelsea because of that's the right thing to do.
I think as a Chelsea player, he was much freer to go and do what he wanted to do.
He spent more years. I believe he spent more years at Chelsea as well. Is that right?
I'm not sure, but I think Patrice Evra is an honourable mention, but I'd go with Ashley Cole as well.
I don't agree. I don't think Evra's a shout at all.
You're going to create the debate, aren't you?
What?
Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard, aren't you?
If you're going to sit there and tell me that Lampard doesn't belong, I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah, but you're going to try and dismiss players like
If it was me,
Vieira,
that's
Invincibles.
captain them.
Yeah, I'd say.
However, he has got the most. He's joined got the most red cards in Premier League history. If it was me personally, Scholes and Lampard.
Really?
Scholes and Lampard. You're saying Lampard, most clean sheets all time. He's also the top scoring midfielder.
And he's Chelsea's all-time top goal scorer.
Yep. So that's why I say
I'll let Lampard in.
Lampard has to go in. I'm surprised you're not letting Scholes go straight in.
Yeah, I don't know. Love Scholes, eh? But you've got to think of players like Roy Keane. Like Roy Keane was that voice in the dressing room.
Keane. So you've got Roy Keane, you've got Vieira. We're
Gerrard.
forgetting current players like De Bruyne.
Yeah, but if we think about players now that could go into the future,
I suppose that's a different argument.
right. This is such a mad statement. I think when he retires, Jordan Henderson goes in.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Scholes, Keane, Vieira, Gerrard.
I'm literally going to let it happen, let you pick this one. Because of either of them going for me. I say, out of them four, I say Scholes.
I'm going to go Vieira just because you need that balance in midfield.
Okay, so we got, for defensive, one attacking.
Yeah, because if Lampard's going to go forward, but one of them has to stay back. And Vieira would be the best player for that job.
Defensive for what I've seen, so we didn't watch much of Vieira. Maybe a bit of Man City, but that was it. That was at the end of his career. But defensive midfielder, the best defensive midfielder I have seen in the Premier League has to be Kante. But I don't know if Kante belongs here yet. He's up there.
Oh,
he has to be up there.
Oh, you put him in. Oh, but I don't want another Chelsea player. Oh.
If you think Kante's better than the rest, put Kante in. Don't ignore it.
I can't. Kante. For me, Kante is the defensive midfielder.
So we're going Lampard and Kante.
Because Kante is so good. He's one of the best ball-winning midfielders I've ever seen.
Plus he's done Leicester and
he won
Chelsea.
back-to-back Premier Leagues with 2 different teams.
And he was the influential part of it.
And he was...
Or he played a strong part.
Yeah. Cech, Ivanovic, Ferdinand, Vidic, Cole, Kante, Lampard. Left midfield, Ryan Giggs, move on.
I'm just trying to think, is there anyone else that we can argue?
No, you can't. Left midfield, you can't.
Maybe Hazard.
Fuck off.
But
move on.
It hasn't got the legacy that Giggs has, I suppose. Okay, right, I think that's an easy choice, Giggs. Ryan Giggs.
He's played the most games in the Premier League. No, he hasn't. That's Gareth Barry. He scored in the most consecutive seasons in the Premier League.
That's mad. Stat-wise, Gareth Barry would go into the Premier League next year. That's nuts. He was good, but West Brom and Aston Villa. Then it was a good Aston Villa team.
Very good Aston Villa team. So yeah, for me, left mid, Ryan Giggs. Move on, next one, right midfielder.
I don't think Ronaldo goes in. I put
Ronaldo in. For those 3 seasons before he left to go to Madrid,
yeah,
he played well enough to then become the most expensive player of all time.
Right.
He won the Champions League in that time, won all 3 of those Premier League seasons.
Yeah.
One of those seasons won the Golden Boot.
Mm-hmm.
He was really young when he left as well. He won a Ballon d'Or at the age of 23 or 24, if you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Especially that 07-08 season. There's no way you cannot put him in for those 3 seasons.
So I'm thinking David Beckham because how much of an icon he became after, but it's not about that.
Yeah, but girls just fancy him.
Yeah, that's true.
Not being funny, if he pulled up and he was with my girlfriend, I'd tuck him in. Make him breakfast in the morning. What do you want, David? 2 sausages and an egg? Oh, you only want 1 sausage this morning, David. whatever you want. What juice do you want? If he says, I'll just have a glass of water. No, you're David Beckham.
What is happening? What is going on? Are you alright?
I think I've got
Are you insecure?
I think I've got a little man crush on David Beckham. But who doesn't?
Good point.
So yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo for me. I don't see many arguments other than the current players.
Okay, yeah, we'll go Ronaldo.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because only on the pure fact, I can't actually think about anyone else. I'm driving, so I can't think of anyone else. Like, okay. So what was that? Left mid Giggs, right mid Ronaldo.
Yeah, 2 United players.
Strikers.
Right. I've got four I can have in here. Shearer,
Yeah.
Rooney, Henry, and Aguero.
Statistically, what you want from strikers is goals. So I say instinctively, the only 2 players in history to get over 200 Premier League goals, Shearer and Rooney. I say that, and that. My petrol. Fuck. However, that's breaking my heart because I really want to put Drogba in. If it was my one, I would put Drogba in, but that's the favouritism.
Oh, yeah,
Drogba's my favourite player of all time. I would even argue put Thierry Henry left mid because he was left mid for a bit.
You could put him there.
And then because I think Henry was better than Giggs.
No, Giggsy was quality. So, but plus we've already put that in. So there's two striker spots. I think.
I think statistically saying we have to put Shearer and Rooney in.
Okay.
Shearer has to go in.
I'd put Shearer in. This is the other one because.
If you've got the goal scorer, you need someone who can sort of play the ball, and Rooney and Aguero can both do that. Do you know what I mean? That traffic build-up's also for McDonald's.
No way.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It's just burger and chips. Go to fucking Asda and buy some burgers, mate.
My hay fever's pissing me off.
Are you going to cry? You're going to cry because there's too many Chelsea players in the team? Oh.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, the other striker, Rooney for me.
Rooney, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Shearer and Rooney. So we've gone full circle on that one.
Yeah, so the team is Petr Cech, Branislav Ivanovic.
Yep.
So yeah, Petr Cech, Branislav Ivanovic, Rio Ferdinand, Nemanja Vidic, Ashley Cole, Cristiano Ronaldo, Frank Lampard, N'Golo Kante, Ryan Giggs, Alan Shearer, Wayne Rooney.
N'Golo Kante, Leicester N'Golo Kante.
Shut up.
Yeah.
It doesn't. That doesn't matter.
Stop. Chelsea.
I'm gonna fucking hurt him.
Chelsea were favourites to win the Premier League that season. They were favourites. Even with
Oh, but Leicester were 5,000 to 1. Yeah,
Yes.
I've heard the story.
Leicester was the miracle story, and Kante, Vardy, and Mahrez, the 3 players.
Did he win Player of the Year that year? No.
Who, Kante?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, didn't at Chelsea? Did he at Chelsea?
No. I don't think he did.
Hazard might have won it actually. Check 2017s. Oh, there's Ninos.
Oh, N'Golo Kante did win it with Chelsea.
Yeah, there you go then. But I personally don't think it matters. So I would put them both versions as parallels.
Yeah, so would I. Yeah, I'm happy with that team.
Yep. Okay. Cool.